Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Umi Trisa Fitri. I'm from class management 24B with number student 24411136. On this occasion, I will discuss about introduction to business feasibility study. A business feasibility study is a structured approach to determine whether a business idea is practical, sustainable, and worth pursuing. This short focus presentation will guide you through the purpose, component, process, and practical value of conducting a feasibility study so you can move forward with clarity and confidence. Okay, the next capture. What is a business feasibility study? Number one, definition. A feasibility study is a comprehensive evaluation that assists whether a proposed business idea can success under real-world conditions. It's look beyond enthusiasm to test assumption, research, and potential barrier. Number two, purpose. The goal is to provide decision maker with evidence-based insight, clarify risk surface, you know, and recommend whether to process, pause, pivot, or stop. And then three, outcome. A clear recommendation supported by analysis of the market, operation, and execution capability, enabling informed choice without trailing on guesswork. Okay, next. Why conduct a feasibility study? One, risk reduction. This is identify potential pitfalls early so time and resource arise events in ideas that are unlikely to deliver the intended result. Number two, decision clarity. Provide structured evidence to support go or no go decision, reducing subjective bias. And then research alignment clarifies what people, technology, and operational change are required to make the idea real. And then stakeholder confidence. Create a defensible case for partner, early customer, or supporter by showing a rigorous assessment. Okay, next capture. This is benefit of a feasibility study. And then number one, market and customer insights. This is deep understanding of customer needs, preference, and unmet problem helps shape products, feature, and positioning that truly resonates. Number two, operational readiness. This is test whether supply chain, production capacity, and delivery channel can support project demand while remaining reliable. And then three, risk identification. Surface legal, regulatory, technical, and market obstacle early, providing time to reach mitigation plan rather than reacting under pressure. Okay, next. This is core component and this is part one. Number one, business concept. Define the value proposition and what makes the idea distinctive. Explain the customer problem it solves and why your approach matter. Number two, market analysis. Identify target audience, size or opportunity in practical terms, key trend, and a realistic picture of competitor and alternative. Number three, technical feasibility. Is this whether that required technology, facilities, and skill area available or attainable? Highlight critical technical dependencies and constraints. Together, these components establish whether the idea is compelling, desirable, and possible from a technical perspective. Okay, next, core components, and then this is part two. And number one, marketing and sales plan. Describe how you will reach and convert customer. Key message, channel, early growth tactic, and customer experience design. Number two, supply chain and operation. map supplier, production flow, inventory approach, and quality control to ensure consistent delivery as demand scale. Number three, operational assessment. Evaluates process efficiency, staffing needs, legal or regulatory requirement, and ongoing operational risks that could affect delivery. Next, we are to conduct a feasibility study. Idea screening. When multiple concepts exist, a feasibility study helps prioritize which idea to develop further based on evidence and not preference. And next, pre-business planning. Before drafting a full business plan or making significant investment, validate assumptions and identify fatal flaw early. And next, investor and stakeholder readiness. Use findings to build credibility with partner or supporter by demonstrating a disciplined approach to understanding viability. And then collects data, analysis work, and recommend. This simple three-step diagram shows the core activity flow. Start by gathering market and operational data, move to structure analysis that highlight risks and opportunities, and finish with a actionable recommendation that guide decision making. A discipline process ensures finding are reproduced transparent and directed to the decision the organization needs to make. Okay, next. Feasibility study as a launchpad. Number one, focus investment. Feasibility research channel effort towards the most promising ideas and avoids spreading research in across unlikely winner. Number two, protect time and energy. By identifying non-starter elite, team can relocate time to interaction that advance product market without costly deter. Number three, encourage funding success. Clear, evidence-based recommendations make it easier to secure backing and to align internal stakeholders around a shared plan. And then a feasibility study is not an end in its but a diagnostics that leads to more target experiment, prototype, and validates learning cycle. Okay, next. Conclusion and practical next step. Number one, start small and structure. Define clean question you need answer, gather relevant market and operational information and set a short timeline for initial validation. Number two, focus on assumption. Priorities testing the risk assumption that if also would undermine the entire idea. Design small experience or interview to test them. Number three, translate finding into action, convert feasibility, result into a clear recommendation and a prioritized action like process, pivot, or pass with concrete next step. Conducting a feasibility study gives you the language, evidence, and confidence to move forward deliberately. Begin with focused questions, gather target data, and use the results to make thoughtful decisions that increase your chance of business success. Okay guys, this is explanation for me. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.